Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. As always, family, grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath, Israel. Oh, family, that being said, family, oh, we got a fine teaching. And we just give the Most High all the praise and all the honor and all the glory. Everything belongs to him. Family, I tell you, once a person truly realizes that it's all about what the Most High says, then you begin to think differently. You begin to receive the word in your heart in a different way. I mean, this word will change you. But you have to be willing to accept what God says. That's the way it is. You can't have no and, is, or buts about it, or none of that. You got to accept it just like it is. Because you know why? His word is the truth. His word is the truth, family. I'm telling you guys, God's word is the truth. If one want to say that there's the truth, and there is, the Most High word is the truth. No matter what you see in this realm, no matter what you hear, no matter what somebody says, we go back to what God has said. What God has said, that's the truth. See, because what God has said, that's what's going to transpire. That's the truth. Not what somebody else said, or not what somebody else does, or not what somebody else suggests, but it's what God has said. That's what is going to transpire. That's what's going to happen. And when it happens, that is the truth. That's how I see it, family. But anyway, I always ask you guys to think about the reading. I ask you guys to think about the words. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. Now, family, we're dealing with the Most High's counsel. I think I named this one, Listen to the Most High's counsel. Listen to the counsel of the Lord. But family, we not only have to listen to the counsel of the Lord, we have to act on the counsel of the Lord. See, because I'm going to show you here in the Most High's holy word, all through this right here, it's all about his counsel and how you act on his counsel. See, if you don't do nothing, then you can be over here. But you gotta act on what the Most High has said. If he says don't, then don't. If he said do, then do. That's what it's all about. It's all about in here. It's all about do and don't. Family, I'm telling you, we're going into a critical time now. But it's not a critical time for us. But I want you to believe and I want you to understand that you and I have to trust the Most High God with everything that is within us. Because you got to go back and see what he has said concerning you. And like I said at one of my other teachings, when he says over there in Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, do you not know who he's talking about? He emphasized in there, this here is the heritage. This is what has been given to the servants of the Lord. Everybody's not his servant. They're not. They're not. The ones that he have called, they are serving him. They are serving him. They have an agenda. They have a message. They have if you might say they have a job. They have an assignment. You go back and look, everybody that he called, he told him to go. He told Abraham what? To go from thy father's house. You just can't go on your own. That's why I talk about individuals out here on the internet They just be saying stuff, and it could be almost right, and it could sound right. But then he tell you to go. He told Elijah, he says, I got 7,000 that have not even bowed the bell. But I want you to go down and anoint this individual here king over Syria, and then anoint this individual king over Israel. Not them. I call you. You have an assignment. They don't have one. Can y'all guys see the difference? I mean, it's right in the pages. All you got to do is just look. And it's there. We all have our proper place. No one is saying that you have not been awakened, but what is your assignment? He didn't give you an assignment. So why are you doing what you're doing? That's just like a student in the class. If he or she is blurting out the answers, then the instructor is going to get mad and say, you got to leave the class. But why? Because you interrupted my class. I didn't tell you. I didn't ask you for the answer. I asked him. I mean, this is a simple form. I'm trying to help all of my family because I love you. I'm trying to show you that what you're doing, you're out of place. If you don't have an assignment, why are you doing what you're doing? He does not change. Now let us get into our teaching. We're talking about the counsel of God, the counsel of the Most High. Now let's look at Psalms 33. And let's read a few verses out of there. We're going to read 6. Let's read 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now watch this right here. 6 says, by the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. Bingo! Does anybody hear that? Does anybody hear that? What are the things that jump out of this sentence here that grabs you? First thing, the word of the Lord. What did it do? It did something. His counsel. His counsel did something. The word that came out of his mouth did something. What did it do? Created the heavens were made and all the host of them. Then the second thing is what? By the breath of his mouth. Listen, I'm telling you, it's all about the words that come out of his mouth. The words that come out of his mouth is the truth. That's why he tells you don't add to it and don't take away. Because then when you go out here and you add to his word and you take away from his word, it's no longer his word. It's what you say, and what you saying is a lie. But when you take off what you have added on, then it comes back and be the truth. It's all about what comes out of his mouth. That's what's going to happen. When the words came out of his mouth, what happened? The heaven was made. Then all the host of heaven by the breath out of his mouth. Not out of your mouth, not out of my mouth, not out of their mouth, but out of his mouth. It's right in the pages. Why can't we understand that? Look what it says. He gathers the waters of the sea together as an heap. He layeth up the depths in storehouses. Let all the earth fear the Lord. See? Ain't no fear though. Ain't no fear. Don't fear him. Don't fear him. Because if you feared him, you would respect the words that have came out of his mouth. But you don't. You want to change it. You want to make it out of what you want it to be. You're not God. There's only one God, and that's the Most High. Everything else is little gods. But here, look what he says. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe. Everything down here stand in awe. How great and wonderful our God is. How great is the creator of all things. How great is the Most High. We stand in awe. Our imagination can't even comprehend him. Huh? See it? You look and you don't even have words. When you look in the heavens and you look around at the things that you can see, if you really give it some deep thought, your jaws will drop because you try to figure out, how can this be? Because the words came out of the Most High's mouth and made everything. It's all about what he says. Now let's keep on going. For he spake, right back to it, right back to it, right back to his mouth, right back to the words that come out of his mouth, right back to the words. Can you see it? Can you see it? Do you understand it? Will you respect the words that come out of his mouth? Will you fear the words that come out of his mouth? Will you fear him? Will you fear him after seeing this? You can see that we don't have any hope without him. There is no hope without him. We are hopeless. For he spake, and it was done. That's the truth. That's the truth. He spake and it was done. Do you realize that? Can you realize? You see it? Do you see it? It's right in the pages. This is not a figment of someone's imagination. This is the truth. This is the facts. He commanded it. Up here, boom. Up here, boom. And it stood fast. And it stood fast. Family, why can't you see this? Family, why can't you guys understand this? Anyone come across this video, please share it with your family. But family, as being the high priest, I need you guys' help. I need us to do it according to God's word. The tithe belonging to the priest. I need you guys to help the Most High's cause. He spoke it to Abraham. He spoke it. He spoke it out of his mouth. See, that's how you know that whatever comes out of his mouth is truth. He said, whosoever blesses you, I will bless them. And whosoever curses you, I will curse them. He doesn't change. I am the high priest. No doubt about it. Most High made me. My mother told me when I was growing up, small child, she and I was talking and she called me Bubba. She said, Bubba, I don't know where you came from. She said, I got in some trouble. And I was away for a while. And then when I came back, I was pregnant. How could that be? I didn't have nobody. And anyone with common sense knows if you get pregnant, you got to have sex. When she came back, she was pregnant for a long period of time. And she's trying to figure out how she got pregnant. But if you go back in the Bible and you look, he said, I knew you before I put you in your mother's womb. See, there's a lot of counterfeits out there. But I'm telling you, God does not pick the one that's perfect. He picks the one that is imperfect. Go back and look. Go back and look. My Uncle Moses, he had a speech impediment, and the Most High told him, say, who maketh man's mouth? Who maketh the dumb? Who maketh the blind? Don't I make them? I chose you to go down and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. See, family, listen. All of you out there that come across this video, if you're willing to hear what the Most High has to say, please listen to God. Please listen to the Most High's word. Don't worry about the mailman. I'm the mailman. Don't worry about me. Listen to what God say. If I'm not saying what God is saying, leave and don't ever come back. Compare apples with apples. Compare oranges with oranges. I'm telling you what God had said out of his mouth. Not what I said. He said, those that bless you, Abraham, I will bless them. Those that curse you, I will curse them. I'm giving you guys an opportunity to hear what the Most High says. We're going to do it like the Most High says. Now, we're going to close them, family. We're going to close. And I want you guys to enjoy your Sabbath. Go back. Listen at the video. Please. Ponder with it. And see, does it line up with the word? That's all I'm asking you. If it lines up to the word, then you know it's true. Because why? The word is true. See that? So y'all know how we do it at the end of the broadcast. On the count of three, all right? 1, 2, 3. One word, one God, one people, one love. Levi! All praise, family. We love you. From over here at the high priest over the whole house of Israel, we love you guys. Try to get some rest. Enjoy your Sabbath. Again, until next time, we say shalom.